We were taking our time to ensure that what we put out is not just figment of our imagination, unlike those who by 1 a.m. are done, were putting out results and declaring themselves winners. We have come to a point where we think that we have done enough of a solid work, and no less a person than the General Secretary himself, Mr. Johnson Aseidu Nketia, General Mosquito, will now speak to you. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure my absence from the media scene for the past 24 hours has been of great concern to the media practitioners and the foot soldiers of the National Democratic Congress. I'm aware that it is very unusual for me to be absent from the media scene in times like this. And so that has led to a lot of agitation and rumor mongering. I have read somewhere that I've collapsed and I've been rushed to Kolebu Hospital. Tell them that General is still alive and very strong and still in control. And my absence has been due to the fact that I went to my constituency to cast my vote. And from there, I heard about the problems in German North, which needed my presence there. That is what has kept me out of the media scene so far. I want to assure you that I'm back and will be with you from tonight till the time official results of the elections are declared. Whilst away, I was still having consultation and coordination with my Director of Elections and my able Deputy General Secretary, Honorable Kwaku Anyidoho. So I directed that they engage you to hold the fort whilst I make my way from German South to Accra. I'm happy to inform you that the events in German North are under control, and I'm back in Accra for business. By now, I'm sure polls have been closed in German North, and they have now joined the list of constituencies whose results we are eagerly awaiting. The first two press briefings that we agreed that the Director of Elections and my capable deputy should make was intended to warn against attempts by certain political parties, particularly the main opposition party, MPP, to stampede the Electoral Commission into declaring results when indeed the time we have all agreed upon for the declaration of results hasn't expired. And I'm here this evening to continue along the same lines. Let me refresh our minds about agreements at IPAC before the elections. One, we agreed at IPAC that while there will be some form of electronic transmission of results from the collation centers to the headquarters of the Electoral Commission, we also made it very, very clear that since electronic transmission can be compromised, the Electoral Commission will not declare results until they have had the hard copies and have done the comparison and found out that indeed the results contained in the transmitted copies tallies with the hard copies of the pink sheets and the collation sheets. Again, we agreed that Electoral Commission will be declaring results within 72 hours after the close of polls. It is against this background that we felt that MPP should be called to order when they were trying to stampede the Electoral Commission to declare results in less than 24 hours after the close of poll. We thought that it was not in keeping with due process and in keeping with agreements that we had entered into at IPAC with the Electoral Commission. We also feel that the Electoral Commission should be given time and they must have the opportunity to implement the decision of the Reform Committee and IPAC, which agreed that even though there could be some electronic transmission of results, they must await and get hold of the hard copies so that they can fiscally check that there will be no tampering of results during transmission. So, ladies and gentlemen, we in NDC remain committed to the due process and all the agreements entered into at IPAC relating to the collation of results and the declaration of same. We are therefore eagerly waiting for the Electoral Commission to do their work diligently and timeously, that is within the 72 hours, so that we can know who is going to rule this country. But having said that, I must also let you know that our party, as part of the processes of checking the validity of results, have also put in place a results collation system, which has been monitoring and collating the results so far. From the results from our collation system, we are confident that NDC is cruising to victory.